We'll know for sure if Rosanna hates Vidya if she blows all her tickets on Summer and still doesn't get her. I'm just gonna cry. It'll be fine. At least it won't be as bad as last summer. You say that without even knowing who the summer units this year could be. You know? I feel like that's a monkey's paw of a statement. But, oh my gosh. The music! The music! The map! The vibes! Oh man, I love the little cactuses. There's a train back here. And a freaking eagle, because why the F not have an eagle?
Oh.
It's time to meet Red Hood and my king.
Watch
Oh my
over
gosh,
me.
and they're both on my team. I'm so immersed right now.
Why don't they just develop
Hold on, what is
market
this music? What is this music?
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Ahead! Fire at will!
Stop, I was already vibing with the music and you're gonna throw in some guitar. You're gonna throw in some extra guitar, cause why the hell not?
Did you see that? I'm strong.
You're just
but my
missing
comrades
Doro
are
for full
stronger.
immersion. I could swap her in. I could swap her in for full immersion. I keep wondering what continent the Ark is located on because the terrain makes no gosh darn sense. Maybe they live on Pangea.
Proceeding.
Coming.
High Noon. Wait, is that really the name of the song? Is it really called High Noon? Wait. That would be so good. Are you just joking about the setting? Because that would also be really good.
I'll follow along.
What are you talking about?
Well,
There she is, Chad!
I know this is gonna sound like I have a screw loose, but I can hear Rapi's voice. Huh? What?
Not in your head. Oh my gosh, Neon, do you hear Deep's voice in your head? Is that why your glasses are white?
You all probably think I should be in the loony bin.
It's okay. I think half of you probably should be. Oh my god. Thank you, chat. It's actually called High Noon. I freaking love that.
I didn't think that. Yes, you did. I can see it on your face.
Oh, sorry. Hold up. Even if we were to entertain that possibility, how do you know it's Rapi's voice?
She and I are close.
Yep. Yep, you really are. Two peas in a pod, one would say.
She was with me in my final moments.
Oh my gosh, chat. And y'all just saw her final moments in a recent event. That's crazy.
What? Having said that, I was in the final stages of corruption, so I don't remember all the details perfectly.
Oh my gosh. When did this chapter come out? How long was that wait between seeing that and like hearing it for the first time? First Annie? This came out during First Annie? Holy crap. That's so long. That's so shift up. That is what I'm like not I'm like looking forward to it, but then I'm not looking forward to it. And how there have been multiple occasions where y'all tell me things of like the payoff wait, and I'm like, I might not know the answer to this particular thought for another year. Oh my god.
what? Are you saying Rapi is trapped inside you now?
I'm not sure. I was hoping you could answer that for me.
A transformation of some kind has taken place.
Chime!
We can prove it.
And just who are you?
Red Ash is the first Annie. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Red Ash is the first Annie. And Footstep Walk Run wasn't until after the second Annie. That's so long to hold on to information. Ever heard of the term Chekhov's gun? Shift Up has a minigun.
Watch your tone, you knave. We are the Noble White Knight Squad.
Could be 2 years since the thing with Ether's nickname was only revealed in the Mana event.
Ugh, there are too many new characters.
It is. Haven't I seen you before? I have. You were so mean to us when we were looking for a golden ship.
Ah, so you do remember. You have a keen memory. We met,
It is
but
the
only for a
stream
brief
title.
moment.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Tell us then, Noble White Knight.
I'm so
When you
immersed.
say you can prove it, what exactly do you mean?
Finally,
White
someone
Knight.
with a modicum of manners.
Are you going to answer or not?
She's so chill. She's so chill right now. Freaking that little glimpse we saw of her in Golden Ship. She was giving such like gremlin troll, pay the troll toll energy. And now she's like so mellow.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. We were out hunting for treasure when a loud noise attracted our attention. Heading towards the sound, we saw there was a brawl taking place, 3 against 1.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing was, the lone individual was overpowering the other 3.
Well, she got her king with her. She has to be on her best behavior in front of her king.
Once the 3 figures escaped, the remaining individual simply stood there for a while, as if in a daze.
That's crazy.
After a few moments, she passed out,
Oh no.
then transformed into the figure you now see before you.
I love how Red Hood's like, cheese. It was me.
Transformed. How?
It's a bit tricky to explain. There were some crackling and bubbling sounds as it happened.
You're not making any sense.
She speaks the truth. I can vouch for her.
I love how it's like, we don't even know who you are either. So like, does your vouch mean anything? It means everything to me. But you know, to them, Crown.
Hardly a ringing endorsement when you're just as suspicious as everyone else here.
Yep.
How dare you call Her Highness Rectitude into question?
Chime's cute. Chime's very cute. I like her little ponytails.
We were doing you a favor by explaining all this to you.
A favor? More like chirping endlessly into my ear.
Ooh.
Why, you...
Rapi went into overdrive to utilize Red Hood. Before doing that, she asked us to find her, no matter what. Do you happen to know anything about this? I found her. She's right here. Right there. I could see her.
Utilize me? What do you mean?
We're not so sure ourselves. How is any of this even possible?
It doesn't make sense. Cases of personality changes are rare enough as they are,
Or in the
but to experience a physical transformation,
Gotta squish them to be sure. Just gotta double check real quick. Yep, nope, that's her.
complete with alternative clothing and equipment?
You know what though? Dorothy's asking good questions. Because like, how do you transform And then freaking Wolf's Bane pops out of like where? Like, you know.
It's simply not possible.
Nanomachine son. Where does she keep that? Rapi's femur? Like
Then how do you explain my being here?
Quit beating around the bush. And just tell us where Rapi is.
we all know the power of hinge.
I told you. She's here.
Do you actually expect us to believe that?
Tell me something that Rapi would say.
I don't know how I can prove it to you.
We're not even sure if you're actually Red Hood. I personally don't think you are.
That's crazy. That's crazy to be in a situation where nobody believes that you're Rapi and nobody believes that you're Red Hood. Like, like who the hell are you? I'm telling you.
What are you after? What do you stand to gain from impersonating Red Hood?
Apparently, the parasol lady doesn't trust me.
Gun win. Oh, I gotta change too. Gun bone starts cracking. Exactly. The parasol lady. Oh, the parasol lady.
You're still wearing the same outfit as before. I assume you haven't gotten any new upgrades since the last time?
Actually,
How did you...
she knows about the parasol.
Because I'm me,
The older something is,
the better it is.
how can this be?
Do you two know each other?
We know each other very well.
I can see that you're Red Hood. That much is clear.
That's crazy. It only took 2 sentences.
But the idea that Rapi shares the same body with you...
We should get a move on. Rapi is talking to me so loudly that it's wearing on me.
Oh, that's so cute. I wonder what she's saying. Is she freaking out in there? Is she like, Commander?
It gets better if I walk.
What is she saying?
She keeps repeating the same thing.
Oh,
Head home.
oh, at home. Stop!
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
Oh no! Oh
Down with those who would threaten
no!
the kingdom.
Is this chapter gonna F me up? Are we finally gonna go to hometown?
Something like an incident magazine.
That's so different from Red Hood repeating "Destroy the Ark." What gets to me though is the fact that that was like the last
Down with
thing.
those. Sorry to break it to you, but
Again.
this is the end.
Having that footstep,
Let's keep
walk,
the
run
momentum
knowledge.
going.
That was like one of the last conversations that they had together. Was like, I'm gonna get you there. Let's
One more
go.
victory
Let's
for
go to your
both of
hometown. But then Red Hood couldn't because she like, you know, died. And so, in a way, how Red Hood's last thought is potentially like destroy the Ark. Rapi's last thought to be like, I want to get her home. Like, it hurts. It hurts.
Come on, let's get a move on.
Wow. Having footstep, walk, run knowledge going into this, it feels like both a blessing and a curse.
We can walk and talk. Rapi's really yelling up a storm.
Red Hood starts walking. The music. The others follow close behind, with curiosity written all over their faces. Oh. Ingrid.
Any progress?
This may come as a shock.
What is it?
I met Red Hood. Are you there? What's going on? Tactical to tech? Hello? It's me. I've set up a dummy ID and created a chat room for security reasons. We're using Elysian's top secret channel. It should be safe to talk here. Isn't your scream name a bit obvious? Not at all. No one will know it's me. If you say so. Anyway, you said you encountered Red Hood? I assume she went into overdrive, so I saw that she went into overdrive, so I assumed this might happen. Can you explain this? Okay. It's confidential. But since you've met Red Hood face to face, I'll give you full disclosure. It will make things easier going forward. Rapi and Red Hood share the same body. To be more precise, it's like two bodies compressed into one. Her body weight is therefore twice the normal size, and she possesses two cores. Command authority of the body belongs entirely to Rapi. When needed, Red Hood's body can be activated. During that time, each body will contest with the other to gain control. The two cores repel each other. The amount of energy released during this reaction eclipses even that of a heretic. This allows her to exert a power beyond any of our comprehension. It's all starting to make sense now. That's why she's so heavy. However, the longer her body exists in this state of immense output, the more control will shift over to Red Hood. As long as it is stopped before control is completely transferred, a toxin within Rapi's body disintegrates Red Hood's presence within her own. This process generates extremely high temperatures, to the point that unless you expose her to large amounts of coolant, it will reach her brain. What then? Would she disintegrate? Is it fatal? More or less. And Red Hood is the only casualty of this process? To be precise, although the parasitic entity that leeches off Rapi's body is dissolved, Red Hood's core itself remains unaltered. If what you're saying is true, how do you explain the fact that Red Hood is still alive and well? If Rapi's body is reassembled, Red Hood will reappear along with it. We've tried every method under the sun, but Red Hood consistently resurrects during the reconstruction process. That's so wacky. However, any brain waves detected belong solely to Rapi. Although it's embarrassing to admit, we haven't a clue as to why this is happening. Has Red Hood ever completely taken over? Yes, but only once. Fortunately for us, we were able to introduce the toxin into the body externally, which caused her to revert back to Rapi. I wonder if I know the only once, or if they're talking about that one time in the lab from Footstep Walk Run. So that's what you gave me. Precisely. Stick Red Hood with that, and her body will disintegrate, allowing Rapi to return. Understood. But a word of warning, it won't be easy. She'll put up a fight. Only natural, considering it'll end her life. Oh. No. Rapi will be the one who resists. What? What? My thoughts exactly, huh? When Rapi turned into Red Hood, Red Hood remained unconscious. Nevertheless, when we attempted to administer the toxin, she put up some fierce resistance. It's a miracle that no one lost their life. I thought she was operating on instinct alone. But we noticed Red Hood's brainwaves were in lockstep with Rapi's. What could that possibly mean? As time passed, Rapi's brainwaves gradually weakened. At the same time, her resistance decreased, which afforded us an opportunity to introduce the toxin. When Rapi was brought back, she had lost several months' worth of memories. Our hypothesis is that the longer Red Hood remains in control, the greater the memory loss Rapi suffers. So hurry. Red Hood said that she could hear Rapi's voice. Well, could she make out what she was saying? Head home. When Rapi last activated Red Hood, she mentioned she was able to hear Red Hood's voice. We might be dealing with something similar to that. Oh, wait, okay. So they're referring to chapter 10? What did Red Hood say to Rapi? Destroy the Ark. What? Have you seen any signs of such behavior? I don't think so. So long as she's not displaying any obvious signs of malice, you don't have to fixate on that. Nevertheless, it would be best to keep it in mind moving forward. Noted. So we're just gonna keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't get any, destruction tendencies. A little itch, As Mecha Shifty would say, her trigger finger, is just feeling a little, If the situation changes, report back. I'll be waiting. Wait. What is it? Am I to keep this conversation between us? If this information were to get out, it could turn the Ark upside down. However, if you feel it will bring Rapi back, you may share it with your colleagues if you feel it is necessary. Make sure she doesn't get too wacky. Even though it's highly confidential intelligence, only a few parties are involved in this situation. It'll come off as a fantastical story cooked up by conspiratorial crackpots. Bearing with more easily digestible information will be easy enough. That's actually fairly terrifying. It is, because it makes you get all freaking Charlie Day about every single thing you hear. Like, wait, what's the truth? And what's them just exaggerating funny hee giggles? Fortunately, there are no concerns about the counters having their brains scanned. Have you encountered any other individuals? We met with Dorothy. Anyone else? We also ran into some unidentified NIKKEs. Are they pilgrims? We believe so. Well, it doesn't matter. We can be glad that they're at least pilgrims. If you feel it will help, share the information. Thank you. Good luck. I recall a conversation between Rapi and Rapunzel.
Rapi, you remind me of my friend. Your attitude and personality are different, but the way you fight is practically identical.
Perhaps. I assume you're referring to Red Hood?
I think I did this chapter right after Footstep Walk Run.
Huh? How did you know? Do you know her?
So I heard you right after all.
What is that?
She went through the Red Hood boot camp.
Red Hood, a NIKKE from the first invasion, and the legendary commander. In the past, was your squad named Pioneer?
No. We only got that name once we met again on the surface. We were originally called...
Goddess.
Oh, man. Red Hood was a member of the Goddess Squad. A real person who existed in the past. I'm beginning to understand Ingrid's comment about how this all would turn the arc upside down. We don't know the how or why behind any of this. But this insinuates that a NIKKE from the past can be brought back to the present. Since there's already been a result, we'll surely be able to find the cause. The opposite is also applicable. We are the goddess of victory, humanity's saviors. If I just start sobbing. If this information were to get out and reach the Ark, I can't even imagine what would happen. Oh my god!
Proceeding to target.
It's so
Alright, not there.
fascinating
I
doing
knew
this.
that. Oh, right, not there.
From like a new person perspective
Let's go,
again.
Bolt.
Having like footstep walk, run knowledge and everything to kind of like give a grounding context to what I'm hearing. Imagining hearing all of this without that context. Like it's trippy and crazy and wild hearing it with context. Thinking about hearing it without context is like double that feeling, triple that feeling. Like, shut up!
Did you see that?
As long as the past
I'm
NIKKE being
strong.
revived isn't
My
red sus, we're
comrades are
kosher.
stronger.
If they could try to bring back Lillywise. I don't know how likely
not
that
there.
is.
I knew that.
Are you ready?
Oh, right.
I
not
am
there.
two parts
I knew that.
into Nihilister's
I'm actually good in real life
liberation
battles.
story. And I'm already like brain melted by the little information that I've been learning from that. I went on a whole tangent. If you're in the Discord, you probably saw I went on a whole rant and tangent about it because I was like, shift up, you bastards. How dare you lock this kind of lore behind a freaking rehab story? I was losing my mind. Personal request, resurrecting Scarlet's sister. She was too pretty and skilled to
What do
die.
you say we go back and enjoy the festival
Level
again?
200!
I don't know if it's possible to bring back Scarlet's sister. Her specifically because
I'll follow along.
we know where her core is and it's inside of a sword. The Cursed Crystals.txt. Ooh. March 11th. Oh my gosh. Ah! We were so close. Imagine if we was the same day, chat. That would have been crazy. I was sent on a special rapture investigation mission as the head of the squad. We've got a bit of a reputation as a suicide squad, especially when it comes to figuring out what kind of abilities these raptures might have. Still, these missions pay well. It's been a while since I've wired money back home, so I've got a lot riding on this. Rose thing. But this past weekend, I came to a realization that kind of blew my mind. I have an iPhone, okay? And in my defense, I was an Android girly for like a really long time, because like Android had all the like anime weeb apps, you know? And I feel like it took iPhone like a hot minute before they started getting theirs on the App Store. And so there's still like a lot about iPhone that I don't know. And this past weekend, I came to finally realize why whenever I would play apps on my phone, it would have like no sound. Because it puzzled me for a really long time. I was like, how come when I play videos and music and like all of that, I can hear it, but the moment I switch into a game, I can never like hear the music or anything. And I didn't realize that putting your phone on silent,
I will never
with the little switch on the side of the phone, affects the game sounds. I was like, wait, what? And the reason I even found that out was like completely by accident. Like I just happened to like toggle it on when I was like playing NIKKE. And I was like, what the hell? How come it doesn't affect anything else?
Let's go, Bolt.
But it affects like
Proceeding
the
to
game
target.
sounds. Because my phone is like always flipped to silent. It does? I have no idea.
Not there.
I don't know
I
if it's like
knew
a
that.
setting thing that I need to change, or like
Let me trust you, teacher.
what it's connected
there.
to. But yeah,
I
this
knew that.
entire time, whenever I would play games on my phone, like I would play like muted essentially, because the sound would just like
Engaging with enemies.
turn off.
Commander, stay behind me.
Some apps integrate that. Mine does too. IDKY. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. Because, like I said, this entire time I didn't know like what caused it. I would like leave the app, go to like YouTube or something, and check it, to like see if it was like my phone, and like they would play perfectly fine, and it was just the games. And I was like, wait, what? But yeah, the little like
Securing victory
toggle
for the
thing on the
subject's
side of the phone,
king's duty.
where you like switch if your phone is like on silent or like ringing. It apparently it can connect to that. I was like, whoa, wow. Okay. Continuing.
I'll follow.
Coming. Proceeding to target.
As we continue to march, I share the information Ingrid revealed to me with everyone. The reaction is immediate and pronounced.
You don't actually expect us to buy all that, do you?
Ooh. Oh no.
You've been reading too many science fiction novels.
What do you mean? I'm just being the messenger, Dorothy.
So, Rapi and I share the same body?
Why are you taking any of this the least bit seriously? This man is clearly delusional.
Okay, first off, while that might be true, in this particular scenario, no, I'm just relaying information that I was told. Thank you very much.
It's the most plausible theory we have to go on right now.
To be fair, Dorothy is known for wanting to shoot the messenger. You are right. You're right. You're right.
They're the ones who created Rapi. We have no choice but to believe them. Besides, I can feel it in my gut that it's true.
Just because I hallucinated Mecha Shifty, and that was a long hallucination, does not mean anything.
Chime,
Yes, Your Highness.
break it down for me. What exactly is going on here?
I love that. Chime, translate, please.
Well, don't you worry about it. I'll take care of everything.
Very good. All I have to do is make the final decision.
Crown! Oh, not the face, crown.
Precisely. Someone of your bearing shouldn't have to concern themselves with unnecessary details.
She's like, I don't have to think too hard.
You two haven't any clue what the commander just said, right?
Whatever are you talking about? I don't need to understand.
She's the king. She's right.
Exactly. All she needs to do is trust me.
So, if I take that injection you have, I'll turn back into Rapi,
That's right.
and I'll die?
Oh. That's also true.
Let's do it.
Oh, I love you!
What?
Huh? You're not scared of getting this shot?
She's like, it's not the first time I've gone.
Enough talk. Inject me with it.
Wait just a moment.
Oh.
No, time is of the essence. I died long ago.
What to say? She's like, I've been dead for 100 years.
I remember it vividly. If this were a true resurrection, and I could go on living, I'd be so happy.
Not round 3.
But you said yourself that I'm borrowing Rapi's body. So long as I'm here, we don't know what's happening to Rapi.
The longer you stay, the more Rapi's consciousness will disappear.
See? I told you.
I understand that, but we shouldn't be so hasty.
Oh, Toro doesn't want to lose you again.
We should confirm whether or not this is all true. There's still time to do that.
I shouldn't be here. This isn't right. I'm dead.
Oh.
A ghost from the past. I can't take the life of someone living now. Now. Hurry.
Red Hood stretches her arm outward. I remove the injection gun from the box. Damn, they're just gonna do it like right now? And move it towards Red Hood's arm.
Wait, please.
Oh. Oh no. Red Hood grabs my arm with a vice-like grip. I look up at her.
What the?
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, it's Rapi.
I don't know. I'm trying to let go, but
It hurts.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't control my own movements.
Rapi, let go!
Red Hood?
It's not me doing this. It's Rapi. Don't believe me? Well, look.
Using her other hand, Red Hood starts pounding on the hand that is squeezing me. Despite several powerful blows, the death grip on my arm doesn't relent in the slightest.
Rapi! Why are you doing this?
Exerting every last ounce of my strength, I attempt to pull back the injection gun. To my surprise, Red Hood's hand loosens its grip.
I guess. Rapi really doesn't want to get that shot.
I'm afraid of needles too.
What are you up to? Give Rapi back!
Rapi is the one who is resisting.
technically, you did too for a second, Doro.
You didn't believe a word of this just a few minutes ago, and now you're changing your tune?
I believe Red Hood is telling the truth.
So you're saying Rapi wants to die? You're not making any sense!
Head home.
What was that?
That's what Rapi keeps telling you, right?
Right.
Where is Rapi's hometown?
I'm not sure.
I don't think she's ever told me.
It's not about hers. Then we have to figure it out. I think that's where we need to go. The hospital that got demolished. I was gonna say, I don't know if we want to go there. Red Hood starts shaking her head back and forth. Then, should we head to Red Hood's hometown? Wait, Rapi was shaking her head? Oh my gosh. This is trippy. Red Hood's movement stopped. This is probably... That's what Rapi wants us to do. She wants us to go to Red Hood's hometown. Oh my gosh! We've tried to go back to hometown like 3 times!
Again.
Rapi resisted when we tried to administer the injection. Then released her hand when we said we'd head to Red Hood's hometown.
Does that mean Rapi wants to go there while she's still alive?
I believe so.
If you ask me, I say we stop banding about all this sci-fi mumbo-jumbo and give her the injection whether she likes it or not. You said it yourself. Rapi is disappearing.
I say we go and check out this place. Anissa's worried.
But Commander...
Think about it. Despite the fact that she runs the risk of disappearing entirely, Rapi still wants to send Red Hood to her hometown. If she's willing to take that risk, then she must have a good reason for it. Not only that, this is the first time that Rapi has expressed what she wants. Oh, wait. Ah!
So you really believe that Rapi is inside that lady?
Yes, I do.
She might just be spinning a wild yarn in order to save her own skin.
If that turns out to be true and Rapi vanishes because of it, I'll kill her myself. Golly! Will you though? It's kind of badass to say, but like, will you?
Master!
You hear that, Red Hood? Golly, Commander! Crow brought that out of him. I was thinking, I was like, oh, you're so quick to say it now. Don't even think about lying to us.
I'm not lying.
Ooh, Doro did not like that.
Is the injection the only way we have of turning Red Hood back to Rapi?
As things stand now, this is the only way. Ooh. Don't think I would have told her that, to be fair.
Very well. Let's go then.
But where is Red Hood's hometown?
Beats me. This is my first time
Doro
seeing this
will
place
remember
too.
that. I'm like, ooh, I don't.
You...
She still hasn't done anything yet.
The last time I was alive, this place was completely different from how it is now.
It's true.
How am I supposed to know where to go?
What should we do, Commander?
Is there anything you remember about your hometown? Some type of recognizable landmark, perhaps?
It's in a pretty rural area, so there's not much in the way of distinctive landmarks. I remember a long stretch of cornfields.
The Doro suspicions? My Doro is an angel. I love Doro. As a character, I really, really like her character. I also recognize that she is very mentally unstable, and she's having a reunion with somebody that she cared about most in the world, you know?
There were also quite a few farms with livestock. Oh, right! There was a river that cut through the village.
Red Hood uses the barrel of her gun to doodle a picture in the dirt.
Could you at least try to treat your weapon with some respect?
Relax, I'll brush it off after I'm done.
Will you? Didn't you have mushrooms on it?
Anyways, the river looks something like this.
You can hear Snow yelling in the distance. Oh man.
What are we supposed to get out of that? It's just a squiggly line.
Looks like a worm to me.
You mean you don't recognize this river?
No idea.
We kind of stink at map reading to begin with.
Yawn.
Well, it's true. I see 3 distinct rivers based on those lines.
I see Winding River number 3.
The details may differ slightly, but I know that location.
You could tell all that from that chicken scratch?
I'm the goat.
Yes. The place I'm thinking of has long stretches of cornfields, with around 20 wooden houses forming a small village. For some reason, there was even a gas station, and a building that looked like a pub.
Golly. Chime's been everywhere.
Does any of that sound familiar?
Do you remember the name of the pub?
The sign was pretty worn down, but I think it might have had something to do with angels?
Oh.
Angel's Hip. That's it.
Oh.
That's quite a name.
Can you take us there?
I'll follow your lead, Your Highness.
We shall take them there. We cannot turn a blind eye to those who are in trouble.
Very well. Then we'll leave right away.
How far away is it?
Treasure doesn't find itself. That's true, that's true. In Golden Ship, they were trying to find funds for the kingdom.
With a human in tow? Around a week.
Quite a hike.
Would it be possible to do it in 4 days?
It won't be terribly enjoyable for you, but yes.
Then let's get moving. Good thing I'm on that superhuman energy.
Okay.
Which direction are we heading in? I'll go ahead with Red Hood.
Oh.
There is much I wish to discuss with her.
Can I be a fly on the wall?
Likewise.
Dorothy and Red Hood walk off.
We'll head out and keep a distance from them.
Hold on just a sec. I didn't ask because I've been so distracted. Who are you guys?
Ooh.
Ah,
jeez. I mean, to be fair though, it's a valid question. The Cursed Crystals.txt, March 18th. We encountered a special rapture, a master level one. After a brief skirmish, we secured victory easily enough. It exhibited no apparent special abilities and moved much slower than those I've encountered previously. One unique aspect was the luminescent crystals that were embedded in its body. I heard that on rare occasions, some raptures have expensive ores attached to them, so I decided to collect those crystals. If their color and luster are any indication, they must be worth a fortune. Nar. Are we gonna have those freaking Those
let's
crystal
Proceeding to
girls
target.
frontline mutations in
I'll
NIKKE.
follow along.
Can we not? Oh my gosh. There it is! High noon! Let's go! High noon.
We are the White Knight Squad.
High noon just made it into like my top 10. Also, the switch up! The musical switch up right now!
You can address us as the Noble Knights.
Oh my gosh.
Our mission is to gather all manner of valuable resources to establish a kingdom on this land.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you affiliated with?
We have no affiliation. Our kingdom is our own.
Our kingdom is our own. Okay, okay.
Pilgrims.
That appears to be the appellation this world has bestowed upon us, yes.
I love that. I love the way the VA said that. I don't really prefer that name, but it seems to be the one that y'all like to use.
A kingdom, you said? Where?
Somewhere far from here.
Far, far away.
How many people are there?
3, including myself.
3? 3? Wait, this is cute. I like how the advice session that I just did with her, she said that they were up to 50. Okay, now, I see why that's a big deal. Wow. 3.
Bit small for a kingdom, wouldn't you say?
And this is post second affection?
So long as there is a king, it can be called a kingdom.
That's right. She's a king, all right.
And who is that, may I ask?
Me, Crown.
Oh, man.
And the queen?
The who?
The who? You don't need a queen for a kingdom.
Ah, I assume you're referring to my assistant.
Stop, I love that.
She's the one beside me.
Aww.
It is my honor to serve Her Highness.
Her blush. Is that drool? Chime? How did you two end up here?
While we were out searching for treasure, we came across this individual.
Chime points off in the distance towards Red Hood. I freaking love the music.
She requested to become a citizen of our kingdom.
Aww.
I granted her request, as any worthy king would.
Ayo, does she really just give out citizenships willy-nilly like that? What would make her want to join your kingdom?
I can see why. You wake up in an unfamiliar place, totally unaware of how things work. Suddenly, someone offers help in exchange for you becoming one of their subjects. Wouldn't you do the same?
You know what? Checks out. I suppose I would.
Exactly.
At any rate, we are more than happy to take you all on as citizens as well. You should consider it an honor.
I want to be a citizen.
Huh? You're taking us in too?
Yes.
Can I have dual citizenship with Eden?
I appreciate the offer, but I'll have to decline.
We're not offering. Should you wish to receive our aid, you must become a citizen.
Ooh.
Wowzer! That would make me a triple agent.
Neon.
What the? Are you saying you're a spy?
Aw, damn. Neon. Shh.
Uh-oh. Busted.
God dang it.
Your Highness, this woman is claiming to be a spy.
Did you say pie? I could go for a good pie right about now.
Oh my gosh, I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them so much.
Did you all hear that? Bring us a pie at once.
Oh man.
What a mess.
You all seem to know your way around a map. have you got any tips for how to read a map? I want to learn.
Maps? We have no need for maps.
My king is flawless.
We simply memorize our surroundings.
You do?
More precisely, we memorize the surrounding terrain and buildings. It makes treasure hunting much easier.
Impressive!
Losing brain cells by the second? You don't need brain cells when you're around your king.
If there is anything else you're curious about, feel free to ask.
Just remember? Shut the hell up. Must be nice to have a memory.
Where is this kingdom you're always talking about?
Oh. The atmosphere suddenly becomes tense. But it seems to remind me of something.
Somewhere safe. Don't worry.
Ah! Oh, I love that we made the connection.
They may be money hungry and always pestering us to join them.
Ah! I forgot that that's how she described them. Snow. they're treasure hunters, and they just want citizens.
But the White Knights would never betray their faith and besmirch their good name.
Oh man.
Ah, yes, the Knights. I was wondering who it was.
Are they also pilgrims?
Yes, 2 sisters, Crown and Chime, and cute as a button. They want to become the masters of the kingdom.
I think that was from their old lore. I definitely remember this scene because I remember I specifically remember this line. 2 sisters. And I was like, sisters? And then y'all were like, Rapunzel says sisters as in like the nun kind of way. And I was like, oh. I don't know why I remember that conversation so vividly.
If you vouch for them, I'm sure they're trustworthy.
White Knight. Crown. Chime. Is Marion doing well?
How do you know that name?
Oh!
Oh my gosh! Now I remember. You 2 are...
That's right. And you guys are the ones they mentioned. What was it again?
The Counters.
Oh my gosh. They actually said our name! How we've progressed.
Marion is doing just fine.
And just like that, our king gained all of our trust.
She no longer cries at night.
Oh!
She's able to stay in the house by herself now.
Stop, this is so cute. I see.
Although she overindulges in alcohol, is prone to vulgarity.
Oh no.
And has
Oh no.
diet.
That is not the Marion that we left them with.
She is living a peaceful existence.
Overindulgence. What was that first part you just said? What happened to my daughter? Do I need to have a word with the pioneers?
Sounds like she's picked up some bad habits.
I guess she's now whole. In an entirely new way.
What I love the most is how they accept it. Like, yeah, of course, she would learn that.
The important thing is that she's healthy. So don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Please continue to look out for her. Oh my gosh, this is my heart right now. We're like actually having a callback.
There is no need to fret. I never abandon my subjects.
She's a citizen.
No matter what.
The commander sensed a disturbance in the force.
This is a given.
But what is Snow White up to if she's leaving Marion with you guys?
Ooh.
I thought she'd take responsibility.
May I tell
Yes,
her?
Yes, they should know.
I found some clues that could help with our retaliation.
Oh?
I'll have to ask you to take care of her for a while. That's all we know for now.
With our retaliation. Seems like something major is afoot.
There is. So I suggest you don't ask any more questions.
I have questions! I have lots of questions, Chime!
We should not discuss Marion any further either.
Like, do you actually kick people with that knee? Or like, is it just for decoration?
If we do, I might be tempted to have you meet her.
Oh.
Wow, so your heart isn't made of stone after all.
How kind of you.
Damn.
It feels like nothing has changed.
Or I can watch more videos and content without the fear of spoilers.
I know, right? I'm a little surprised too.
What happened after you died?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. And you? How have you managed to stay alive all this time? It's been nearly 100 years at this point.
I still have things to do. I can't die just yet.
Oh, man.
What things?
It's a secret.
You know, that's not mildly concerning.
Wow. Things must be pretty serious if you're getting tight-lipped around me.
A lot of things have happened. You wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Big vengeance things. Just, you know, just a little silly goofy.
Okay. I get it.
It seems you've gotten over the corruption.
I haven't necessarily gotten better. It's just that I've swapped out for an entirely new body. One that isn't mine.
I see. I felt like we'd have so much to talk about. But I don't know what to say.
When you haven't seen someone for so long, you sometimes end up having less to talk about.
Oh.
Especially when you've both lived different lives.
I feel like that's a big difference between friends that I'm like super close to and friends that are just like regular level, if that makes sense. My besties can go months, years, not a peep, have a random conversation, and it's like no time has passed.
I suppose so.
Besides, isn't it better for you not to talk too much with me?
How do you figure?
Oh, you know...
I have a regular friend, Espresso. I mean, there are quite a few of those.
You really haven't changed a bit. I never understood how you could live so carefree. Me, on the other hand, I'm filled with nothing but regret.
Oh no.
Dorothy, you've changed a lot.
I have?
I can't quite put my finger on it, but something is noticeably different.
Hmm.
Tell me, what happened?
freaking war flashbacks in the period of a 5-second burst.
It's honestly not that interesting.
The laugh.
Nothing worth discussing.
Oh, come on.
This isn't something I can talk about flippantly.
Dorothy became Doro.
Then again, I never thought I'd have a chance to talk to you again.
Just all I can see is her skins burst with the pine and the sadness and then the random deer.
So I suppose any discussion is worth having.
I've told you, this body is not my own.
The deer, the freaking deer, they included.
I know.
Me too, Red Hood. Me too. Ah, jeez. She became an A-list actress and won a Oscar award. That's true. That's true. She did do that.
Let's go, Bolt.
Are we just trying to break TOS with off-color quotes now? Off-color quotes? Red Hood, wait.
What's the matter, handsome?
Oh?
Got something you want to tell me in private? Or something you'd like to do where there aren't any prying eyes?
The blush! Red Hood, I missed you. That's not it.
Darn. Too bad. Tell me then, why'd you worm your way up to the front to see me?
She's like, I tried.
I know that you want Rapi back. I understand how you feel, but I couldn't help you even if I wanted to.
This is our second conversation. I was curious about something.
You want to know my dimensions?
Oh.
If I tell you, then you've got to tell me what you're working with down there.
Who is Rapi to you? The fact that we cut her off?
I already told you.
We almost lost our down there thanks to Mecha Shifty.
A friend, my mentor, a comrade.
Stop. The fact that she uses my mentor as one of the descriptions.
Something close to that. Or even a bit of a blend of all those.
Would you say you two share a special relationship?
Oh, sure. There she was, with nothing. And there I was, with everything. But soon to have nothing.
Oh, man. So, like, for basically a year, y'all just had to envision all of this until you actually got to see it in Rapi's event later.
Sounds like we're polar opposites, right? But it was okay.
A year and some
It was near the end
months.
of my corruption, so it's all a bit fuzzy.
We knew the hard ending. Yeah, but that's all you knew.
But I remember there being a brief bit of time where everything was okay. I'm not going to dish out all the dirt. It's embarrassing, and a lady should get to keep at least some of her secrets. I'm sure Rapi feels the same way about it.
Very well. I won't pry into your relationship any further.
Glad we're on the same page.
Why did you tell Rapi to destroy the Ark?
I said that?
Ooh. She doesn't remember?
Is the Ark still in one piece?
It is.
Nice. So they managed to defend it. Pretty impressive. But why would I tell her to destroy the Ark?
How would I know?
I feel like I'm missing a key memory.
Oh. Ah! That's crazy. Deep erase the memory. No. I remember. That's why I'm like, ah! Because I remember that very vividly. Oh, y'all got to see it. Wow, they showed it to y'all. I think they changed the art a little bit though. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
We thought it was an
I just got
eyeball.
a wicked headache all of a sudden.
Don't talk for a few minutes. Get some rest. You have no
Not a
clue the
chance.
wild theories this
You just
spawned.
interrogated me, and now it's my turn to ask the questions.
Oh man. What the F moment?
What about you? Who's Rapi to you?
She's a comrade in arms. With the like little asterisks next to it.
With the other two back there as well? The one with glasses and the loud mouth?
The loud mouth. I think the artist made it eyeballish on purpose. Well, like not just the like eyeball itself. I was thinking the backdrop. Because that kind of looked like it was in a cage of sorts. If I remember footstep walk run correctly, it looked a little bit more like it was in a like full room with like a wall or something. Yes.
I can see how those two are comrades of Rapi's.
We've seen it for a long time because it's literally the album cover. Wait. I only ever noticed Red Hood on the album cover. Pause. Wait a minute. Nar. They cut it off. They cut it off so you can't see what exactly it is she's looking at. Really? Yeah? Hold on. You don't believe me? I got you. Minigun shift up is consistently loading it. But yeah, that's the album cover. So like cut it like right above her head. I love that.
But not you. You're different. So right now, I'm borrowing Rapi's body, yes? Every time you come close to me, how do I put this? It feels like I'm simultaneously at ease and not.
Aww. I'm Rapi's commander. and she has always protected me. It might have something to do with that.
Is that all?
Do you feel vibes of your legendary commander from me?
I'm thinking this might be something that happens between a man and a woman. If you catch my drift.
You know, I tried.
For your silence, I assume there's a connection there?
Rapi is important to me. More than almost anything else. Aww.
Well, well.
Aww. But I'm not sure about this emotion you're describing.
How dense can you be?
Apparently, when it comes to campaign commander, very.
It's love, you moron. Love.
Love. I think you're oversimplifying things.
Want to bet? I bet that if you were to pay her a little nocturnal visit, before long, you two would be...
Hello? Is she telling you to shut the hell up? What's wrong? Oh my gosh.
Hi. I'm fine.
That was like the
Don't worry about
internal equivalent of Rapi like freaking pinching her and twisting in the side.
Anyway, I promise that if you listen to her and take me to my hometown, I'll return your precious Rapi to you. Once we're done.
Okay. You better not be lying. Like I said, she's important to me.
Okay, I got it. Let's get a move on then.
Oop. Red Hood grabs my hand.
This, I didn't mean... It's been a while since I held a handsome man's hand while I walked.
Is Rapi using the opportunity right now, or is Red Hood using it on Rapi's behalf?
You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Not at all.
Okay. Good.
Red Hood was surprised. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like Rapi's using the opportunity, but then Red Hood is playing wing woman and covering. For a while, Red Hood and I held hands as we walked. Oh man, this is cute. The Cursed Crystals.txt, March 21st. One of the Nikkes who went on the mission suddenly expired. Just dropped dead. No noticeable wounds on her body. No traces of corruption. It was like she just suddenly switched off. Yeah, no, I'm like, and it's not exotic. After the other Nikkes and I mourned her properly, I picked up the crystal that she had been holding. There was this loud crunching sound, which in and of itself wasn't so unusual, but it somehow felt as if I had torn off a part of her. She had clung onto it like a grim death, and I was actually quite touched by her dedication. I don't know if it was my imagination, but the crystal seems to grow larger in that moment. What? Is it like sucking your souls or something? What the hell? And then another complete mood shift with the silly, goofy movement.
I'm so bored.
Do you want something to eat?
That won't help.
I also really like Scarlett's VA.
It's just that it feels strange to be wandering up on the surface without getting into a firefight every 2 seconds.
I hear you. Whenever we try to do something, those two butt in and take over.
Also, thank you for the stretch.
I haven't fired a single bullet for the past few days. The firepower gods are probably cursing my name now as we speak.
The firepower gods.
I get that Dorothy is a beast when it comes to fighting. But even Red Hood is on another level.
Yeah, they're so aggressive, but insanely powerful.
It's awfully similar to how Rapi was acting.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
The real kick in the teeth is that even Crown and Chime can hold their own in a fight.
Well, technically you just met them, so you wouldn't know how strong they are. And you've already established that they're pilgrims, so... Even Red Hood, as if Red Hood isn't the gold standard of firepower. They don't know who's gonna tell them. It's like they're a whole rarity above us.
I guess if you live up on the surface long enough, you naturally become strong.
Looks at Rapi.
Did we even need to come?
Well...
It's not like we're much help.
You were all gung-ho to find Rapi earlier.
Don't say that. We could be in charge of meals or some other stuff.
Yeah, useless things.
These like little side conversations that Neon and Anise have been having, like the last couple chapters of like existentialism. I'm just, oh man. Would you two stop?
But I'm so frustrated. And I'm so angry.
When I get back, I'm going through special training.
Ooh.
I'm going straight to the boss and requesting some upgraded parts for my gun.
Overspec, overspec, overspec.
I'll outfit it with the latest technology, and no one will be able to stand in my way.
Overspec, Neon, please.
I'm gonna pay Mustang a visit too.
Please.
I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
I think what makes me so freaking excited about Overspec Anise is that Mustang never misses when it comes to Anise. Like, every Anise form, every outfit she's ever in, like, it's always so good. So you already know Overspec Anise is gonna be so, so good. Is there anything I can do to help?
Nah, it's okay. We'll take care of it. It has more meaning if we do it ourselves.
You're moving on to bigger and better things anyway, Commander.
Ooh.
All these prettier and stronger ladies will want to be around you. I can't stand by and watch myself get ousted like that.
I want to see Doro's true power since she was claimed to be the strongest Nikke. Second strongest, but because she won't get her dress dirty, Red Hood takes that slot. I too would like to see Doro full power. However, we did see a glimpse of Rapi beating her out in a race. So I wonder if we'll ever see Doro at full power. Because it's been, like, I don't know, 100 years. You know? Rapi's like old, but she also has her dual core and then now overspec upgrade stuff happening. But like the rest of the goddesses, they've had weapon upgrades, outfits. But I wonder if Doro could ever reach the full power that she had back in like Overzone time.
Definitely not. Our minds are made up. There's no time to waste. Let's find Rapi and get this done and dusted.
Roger.
You two, over there.
Yes?
Are you talking to us?
Yes. Can you come here for a second?
What's up?
Can you check what's beyond the hill?
Why them?
If there are snipers, it'll be a real hassle moving forward.
Oh my gosh.
If there are snipers, what will happen when we cross the hill?
You would get sniped.
They'll put a bullet in our heads. Forget it. I'll go.
No. Let's go, Neon.
They got promoted to meat shields. They got promoted to meat shields for like 2 chapters.
Okay.
I'll go as well. Ooh.
No, you stay here. It's too dangerous. We'll be back in a jiffy. We'll show them who's useless.
Aw, jeez.
Hmm.
Aw, jeez. Be careful! Be careful! Yeah, I'm gonna try to start a little bit earlier.
Red Hood.
Ooh.
What?
I know it's a bit weird asking this so late in the game. But aren't you scared?
Scared about what?
I thought y'all were supposed to be climbing the hill. What is this sudden Red Hood confrontation?
Of dying? Of course I'm scared. But then again, I'm not technically alive right now. Not in the strictest sense. I'm simply borrowing Rapi's body. It's more like a possession. I eventually have to return it to its rightful owner.
Like a possession. She really sees herself as like a ghost.
I appreciate you saying that. I'm sorry that I doubted you before.
Apology accepted.
Oh.
What is it? You've been awfully quiet.
How long have you been there?
Don't you ever regret?
The music!
Not being able to do all the things you wanted to?
Sure.
Excuse me, the guitar? The guitar they added? Hold on, I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down. Broken Wings. I already really liked the first version of this song, and now you're freaking adding a guitar to it.
If you could do things differently, would you?
Of course.
Red Hood. Don't you want to live in this era?
What?
A nice mix of Dorothy's and Red Hood's themes. Oh my god, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good.
Why don't you keep Rapi's body and continue living as Red Hood?
Hey yo.
Hey, what are you saying?
Hey yo.
I'm simply being pragmatic. Red Hood is a formidable fighter and has extensive experience on the battlefield. Frankly speaking, she's leagues above Rapi. Her specifications surpass all others by leaps and bounds. And her armor was fashioned by snow.
Excuse me, why didn't you say the finest craftsman there is? That's important. Give Snow her flowers.
If we want to reclaim the surface from the raptures, it would be smarter to keep Red Hood instead of Rapi.
Are you crazy?
Do I sound crazy to you? I'm merely pointing out the obvious. If there's a choice between two individuals, you choose the one who's superior. Does that not apply to everything? This is really basic, right? Red Hood, the decision is yours to make.
It was like 50 times the combat experience compared to Red Hood. I guess it's like a matter of combat experience versus original level, like power leveling, with Red Hood being a goddess and stuff. I'm assuming is like the point of view that she's coming from, and she's not considering just how much combat experience Rapi has, because she probably doesn't know.
You're the current owner of that body. Stay in this era. Come with me.
Dorothy!
Operating on selfish emotions and claiming its logic. That too. She wants her friend to stay.
If I go with you, what will you do for me?
I will return you to a time when you shined brightest.
Oh.
When I shine brightest?
Yes, I can do that for you.
Oh. Are they alive?
Ooh.
Yes.
Even Snow White?
Oh, wait. She's just now finding this out?
Yes. Although her personality has changed drastically.
Oh.
What have they been doing all these years?
They've been wandering the surface, searching for a way to defeat the Queen.
Still?
Oh.
Incredible. Have you kept in contact with them?
No. Our thoughts differ on some key issues, so we don't see much of each other anymore.
You know what this argument reminds me of? The Rapi versus Red Hood. It reminds me of the Armin versus Erwin debate.
But if you were here, as you were then, we could all go back to the past.
I was always Team Armin.
Back to when we were on top of the world.
And after we go back? What are we supposed to do then?
We can cross that bridge when we come to it. You'll be free to do whatever you want. I can go back with you. If I can, I mean. I can forget everything and start again.
Oh.
So come with me.
I feel like that does mean a lot. That sentence means a lot coming from her. Saying that she can forget everything.
Dorothy, I'm not entirely sure what you're doing, but if you intend on using me to get back at them, you can forget it. I'm not the person I used to be. I'm just someone brought back to the present.
That's your prerogative too. You can choose what type of person you want to be. Someone who remains a remnant of the past, or someone who lives on in the present.
Then I would choose to remain in the past.
Don't be too hasty in making a decision.
Dorothy, you really have changed. The Dorothy I knew certainly had her pompous moments, but she never exploited others. Sure, you were difficult to deal with at times, but you were still someone I was happy to serve. But what is this? Is this some kind of joke?
Someone I was happy to serve.
You're demeaning yourself by acting this way. You've forgotten the honorable name that we represent.
I'm sorry. It's just that seeing a face that I've missed for so long brings out the worst in me. You're right. We can't go back.
Oh.
The past is the past. Both that time and you.
Dorothy walks away dejectedly. Aww. I obviously want Rapi back,
Follow along.
but like,
Proceeding to
Dorothy will
target.
never not make me
Alright,
sad.
Not there.
I trust you, teacher.
Come on, let's go.
I can see the perspective
Down with those who would threaten the
Should I
kingdom.
push a little harder?
of both. Like at this point in time,
Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
at this point in time, you definitely
Let's go,
know.
Bolt.
All right, not
I trust you, teacher.
proceeding to target.
You know Rapi's been fighting for a while. I don't think I've really seen a whole bunch of hints to indicate just how long she's been fighting,
Enemy down.
but she has with the mindset of like she has been
Down
fighting
with
for a
those
long
with
time.
threaten the kingdom. Momentum going.
On the flip side, it's like
Target down.
even when Rapi was learning from Red Hood, doing her like little boot camp arc, Red Hood straight up said she's built different. Like the logic of which like she does things and how she can do them and stuff is just because she's her, you know.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
And so having someone with, like it was mentioned in chat, that kind of like raw baseline, what she could have grown to be.
One more victory for Bolt
Yeah,
and me.
she would have been a real like asset. However, given the circumstances
Proceeding to target.
of
Let's go,
everything
Bolt.
going on,
I'll follow along.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go, Bolt.
you know,
All right, not there.
it's
I-
like
I knew that.
the Gotta Squad
Let's go, Bolt.
wasn't able
I trust you,
to
teacher.
win the
Proceeding to
war.
target.
Fast forward like 100 years, like we're still at this war, like we're
Don't
still doing this
underestimate me just
because like
I'm
they
a
weren't
student.
able to win the war, and now we're with a Goddess Squad that doesn't have a Lilith. A whole bunch of them like have gone through some sort of
Down with those who would
personality
threaten the kingdom.
switcheroo. Like the conditions of their strength and team have like definitely changed, and it's just like trying the same things isn't gonna progress anything whatsoever with this war.
Enemy down.
That's a sobering thought. The Goddess Squad failed, but would reviving one now change really? Yeah, I've mentioned it before.
As long as we're together,
Like this train of
I
thought,
will never fall.
especially whenever I was doing like Red Ash and Overzone.
Let's go, Bolt.
That's part of what made
Alright,
those
not
events
there.
so sad
Are you ready?
to me.
Then let's
Was
go.
that like
Let's go, Bolt.
given the fact that our present timeline is still at war,
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
like they weren't able to do it. And it's like not, I think it's like it's not just a matter of like their power,
Down with those who
but
would threaten
also
the
their
kingdom.
like decisions, right? Their decisions of like going apart as like the pioneers and stuff when they lost Red Hood and when they lost like Lilith. and like other choices that they made. I think like the line I said specifically was,
Should I push a little harder?
given what the counters have been through, I think the counters would have made different choices. And I think
As long as we're together,
because
I will never fall.
of the way the counters are and the way they make their choices, if we do win this war,
All right, not there.
like that's gonna be
I knew that.
Encounter.
that's gonna be what does it. Like that's the difference between like the counters and like the goddess squad and what could possibly get it done. There's a whole bunch of like other things, you know, the advancement of technology and like all this other stuff that has happened in like the 100 years over spec and all that, but the decisions between how they think as a squad and how the commander thinks and all of that.
I'll follow along. A little further on and we'll be at the place you mentioned.
You probably will lose not only Rapi, but Commander leaving. Only Johan to command Goddess, and I don't think Johan could. Are you saying if Rapi were to die, like during this, the Commander would leave? I don't think he would.
Keep your wits about you.
You're not coming with us?
Our duty ends here.
He would be the same. He wouldn't be the same, but I don't think he would leave either.
Unless you need help with something else?
The first time he thought Rapi died, he thought the counters died. It wasn't just Rapi in the room. Like, he still has Neon and Anise. And while he does care about Rapi, like a lot, and he would change for sure. Like, he would not be the same, like, at all. I don't think he would be able to leave them.
Not necessarily, but
Okay, then we're leaving.
Even Marion is like still around. You know, like,
well, thanks, I guess. I never thought people who were practically strangers would be so willing to help.
No problem. It is our duty to protect and assist our subjects in need.
But I'm going to die.
That will not change the fact that you were a citizen of our kingdom.
oh, I love our king. We saw what Commander would do literally 2 chapters ago with Crow. Yes? Question mark? I don't know. I don't 100% follow the conversation. Like, I'm acknowledging, yes, he wouldn't be okay. Like, he would not be okay, yeah. But he also wouldn't, I think, given like what we've seen, I don't think he would leave like them stranded. He thought all the counters died and he did the exact opposite of give up. Got you. Okay.
You are right.
Every one of our citizens is precious to us, including you. So we hope that everything will go well for you.
Grand.
Thanks.
Chime, call Trom.
At once, Your Highness.
Chime rings the bell attached to her helmet.
What is that?
Sounds like horse hooves.
Off in the distance, a metallic figure comes galloping forward, kicking up a cloud of dust. A mechanical horse gleams in the sunlight. Oh my gosh, this picture! The horse comes to a halt beside Crown and Chime, then leans its head down, signaling for them to mount.
Until next time.
Oh my gosh. That is such a pretty visual. I love that. My king. I'll see you tomorrow, my king. Chime is tiny. I mean, she's also bended. No, she's still tiny. She would probably come to freaking Crown's like torso, even if she stood up straight. Take care of Marion for me.
We will. Goodbye for now. Giddy up, Trom.
The horse, carrying Crown and Chime, dashes away at lightning speed and soon disappears from our sight. Goodbye, my king! Bye!
When we head back to the Ark, I want someone to make me one of those bad boys.
Me too.
Everybody gets a horsey? Let's continue. We're almost there.
All right.
Ah, jeez. What in the saloon shootout music is this?
My goodness.
Did we make it?
It's practically unchanged.
Oh my gosh! We finally made it to hometown for real, for real?
It's exactly the way it used to be. Human architectural technology is quite impressive. I've wanted to come here so badly.
Me too. Technically, we could start Last Kingdom after this cutscene. Hello. Imagine. Well, that's enough chapter for today.
And now I'm finally here.
How do you feel?
Not sure. I'm not tearing up or anything.
You're not? That's a shame.
How do you figure?
Well, Rapi is putting her life at risk by sending you here. But nothing's happening and you apparently feel nothing.
I mean, you could barely remember what it even looked like.
Could you have hidden anything here by any chance?
Definitely not. I had no possessions to begin with, so there's nothing to hide.
So, that's it then?
Let's go to my house. I want to check something out while we're here.
Oh my gosh. Her house? What's left of it? What could be there?
I'll follow along.
Let's go, Bolt.
Sniff blankets. They were like, we know what you are. I think it's time for manual play. No. Never. Not unless I have to. The cursed crystals.txt. Inkling. Another Nikke died suddenly. Oh, nar. There we were, walking, and she just collapsed. I heard a tinkling sound when she fell. Not a bang or a plop, but a distinct tinkling. I thought it was because the crystal had dropped to the ground when she fell, but she had fallen backward and was still holding onto it firmly. The last NIKKE alive in the squad said she had heard the same sound as well. After mourning her passing, we decided to conduct an autopsy. Inside, her body was full of crystals. Huh? What the hell? I wonder if it's like churning.
Come on, let's go.
Are they just coming out of nowhere? Or are they like
along.
churning like,
All right.
Encounter.
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say blood cells into crystals. But do they even
Alright,
have
not
blood
there.
cells?
Watch me closely, teacher.
I think what like is fascinating to me is the fact that they keep taking the crystals to begin with. Like they keep
Down with those who would threaten.
they keep traveling with the crystal. It sounds like some kind of mind control shenanigans at play or something, because why the hell would they keep the crystal at that point? Can it really just be based off of we've made it this far and this is like too fascinating of a thing for us
Down with
to
those who would threaten the kingdom.
let go and not examine? Return the slab. Literally.
Class is over.
It's literally
What do you
that.
say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
Return the slab. Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that in a while.
Proceeding.
Do I have to fight?
Alright, not there.
Let's go, Bolt.
I'm just like
Alright,
process
not
of
there.
process of elimination. If everybody
Come on, let's
keeps
go.
dying, then it's going to be your turn to hold the crystal.
Proceeding to target.
It's the angel's hip. Oh, I love that they actually modeled it in.
Alright, not there. I knew that.
Oh my gosh,
trust
did they
you,
actually
teacher.
model in her house?
I hope you can keep teaching me lies.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, but maybe I'll survive. And if I do, I'm filthy rich. That's just a coincidence. Surely it isn't my super valuable rock.
Litter is here.
Does she have a backyard? Her backyard got freaking... She lives on a cliff. You know what? If this is actually her house, I would have liked to see like a bookshelf or even a... I guess she took her cassette player with her. I guess it's fine to not have that.
Let's go.
Are you ready? Then let's go. Alright, not there.
But Trace's little bookshelf would
I
have been
knew that.
funny. Ooh. Every step we take kicks up small plumes of dust. Red Hood stares at the empty house for a long time.
There's nothing here. I thought there might be at least some furniture left. Then again, it has been over a century. It's only natural. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I want to make sure of something.
Red Hood heads into an adjoining room, kicking up clouds of dust as she walks. As she takes her hands and feels around the broken out window panes, she smiles.
Here we are.
Aww. Red Hood holds up a cassette player with noticeable sunspots and cracked paint. Oh, my heart.
What is it?
A piece of my
You
childhood.
were saying.
I was over the moon when someone gave this to me as a gift. It's even solar powered.
Solar powered.
I wonder if it will turn on.
There's no way.
There's only one way to find out for sure. Yep. Busted. Figured as much. It's too bad, though. I wanted to hear one last song before I go. This is it.
It hurt you.
That song.
I wasn't 100% sure if like I would actually be like able to hear the song because I think like I've heard a glimpse of the song maybe one time before, and then but it was without the lyrics. But then in Red Ash, you hear it like with the lyrics. So I wasn't sure if I would be able to hear it at all in the chapter, or if they were gonna save that for like Red Ash exclusively. Oh man, this makes me so happy. Wait for the loop, then sync up. I like how you're like just wait for it so you have an excuse to listen to it for longer.
Neon!
Yes?
Look at my face! I think I have got more wrinkles!
Oh, Anise!
Sorry, but I think my vision has gotten worse.
Don't you two have any respect for the oldies?
Damn.
I wonder how many times she's had to ask that question.
How can I? I can practically feel those fuddy-duddy tunes aging me.
This is a classic, Anise. A classic.
You don't know the first thing about romance. Hey, handsome.
Yes?
Take this.
Red Hood hands me the cassette player.
Give it a listen whenever you've got the time.
No.
If you have a chance to let Rapi hear it, even better.
Sure thing. I didn't think that she would give it to us already.
Great! Now she wants to turn Rapi into an old lady too.
In that case, I think I've already gotten my wish. This must be what Rapi put her life on the line for. I've always told her about wanting to return to my hometown. I never did get that chance, until now.
Oh.
So everything's okay now. Go ahead.
Red Hood extends her arm. I take out the injection gun. Aww. Thank you.
Stop blabbering and just get it over with. This is what has to be done.
Smoke tendrils billow out from Dorothy's gun barrel. Anise and Neon's outstretched arms have protected the injection gun and have been pierced by a bullet. Red fluid leaks out of the exit wounds.
I knew she would do this.
Yep.
I never trusted her from the beginning.
Dorothy, what are you?
Dorothy quietly lowers her weapon.
Rapi isn't coming back. Not if I have anything to say about it.
You've completely lost the plot.
You think we're just gonna stand by and let that happen?
You think you can stop me?
Dorothy slowly walks towards us.
I'd like to see you try.
Anise puts all of her weight into a haymaker. But Dorothy evades the strike with ease, then kicks Anise. Ah, jeez. Anise is sent flying back into a wall. Neon pulls back to slam Dorothy with the butt of her rifle. But Dorothy grasps the stock in her palm and then slams Neon in the chest. Dorothy. There's a bright flash, then everything goes dark. When I open my eyes, I'm on the ground and there is a searing pain shooting through my legs. Ugh.
You probably despise me, don't you?
Ah, jeez.
It doesn't matter. I can't let Red Hood slip through my fingers.
Dorothy aims her weapon at the injection gun.
Dorothy!
Oh no. Ah, jeez. Red Hood opens fire and hits Dorothy. Dorothy is sent flying through a wall and continues to tumble backward. Damn.
You shot me?
Aw, man.
You've got to be kidding me!
Aw, man.
Red Hood!
What a shame.
Oh, man.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You call yourself a goddess?
I want it back!
Oh, no.
I'm only doing this because I want it all back!
Do you even hear yourself?
She's giving me Emmett Silk energy.
You think me being alive will make everything better? Do you believe that bringing back the original members is all that it will take to restore the Goddess Squad? It won't. You know, that's not what's important.
Then what is?
Wanting to protect humanity, deep down.
Well, you see, things happened. Lots of things happened.
Desiring to become the goddess of victory, mankind's final hope.
Name drop, name drop.
Don't give me all that crap about duty and pride. What has any of that ever done for me?
Ooh.
Raptures are coming.
Ah, jeez. And you freaking incapacitated how many of our squad?
Because you fired your weapon, like the fool you are.
I don't want to turn this place into rubble, but
Dorothy!
Oh. Anise bursts out of the wall and starts charging towards Dorothy. Hey, yo, Anise! Just as Dorothy is getting to her knees, Anise kicks her in the chin. Oh, man.
Get over here!
Anise grabs Dorothy by the neck, yanks her upright, and points the self-termination gun at her. Oh, this is escalating so quickly!
You tried to kill Rapi, you crazy son of a bitch!
And they allowed her a cuss word. That's how serious the moment is. Oh, no.
And I won't stop trying.
Oh.
You just don't give up, do you? Let's see how persistent you are when I put a bullet between your eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Anise, don't shoot!
If I don't, she'll just try and kill Rapi again.
Look at her. She's too injured to move properly.
Oh, no. Not the face. Dorothy. Anise's rage subsides, and she finally gets a good look at the wounded Dorothy. Red Hood's rifle has left a gaping hole in Dorothy's abdomen. I love this. This shot right here, specifically. It's horrible. It's horrendous. But I love the way they're back to back like this, looking different ways. And they both have like their own versions of like kind of dead eyes. And it just gives that visual representation that they are seeing completely different things right now. They're prioritizing like the life of completely different things that they care about.
Serves you right. You okay, Commander?
I'm fine. Nothing's broken.
Good.
Those raptures will be on us any second now. We have to focus on them.
I say, we bring Rapi back before that.
I agree.
We still don't know what will happen when we try to resurrect her. We can't afford to take that risk. Not now.
Very well.
Fine, let's go.
We don't want them breaching the village. We should intercept them from the outside.
Anise shoots a glance at Dorothy, who is lying on the floor in a heap.
And her? Are we going to just leave her there?
Neon, move her to safety. What really scares me right now is the way before this happened, she told Red Hood to like live and like come with her. And the fact that she was like, she literally said like she's willing to forget everything that's happened and like be with Red Hood again, only for Red Hood to be like the one who shot her. Whatever, I don't know, strands of hope and or sanity she had, seeing Red Hood again just like is no longer there now.
Roger.
This is insane.
5 left.
Neon, let's push them to the middle.
One's trying to give us the slip. I'll take care of it.
Good. That's 4 left.
They're all standing perfectly in a row. Eat this!
Oh. The shot from Red Hood's rifle pierces through the raptures.
All good over here.
Oh, I would have loved to see that.
I'm finished over here, too.
Good job.
You guys make a hell of a team. Very well coordinated.
We've been working with Rapi for a while.
And you move just like her.
I'd say she moves just like me. So, are we done? We arrived back at my hometown and listened to the song. And I've confirmed that Snow White is alive and well.
Aww. Was that something that she was concerned about? Like, of course she was concerned about it. But, like, hearing it is still like, oh.
I have no regrets.
You don't?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Dorothy staggers towards us. Oh, jeez. Anise and Neon train their sights on Dorothy.
Snow White, Rapunzel, Scarlet. They're all still alive.
Are we getting the original version of the song without the guitar now?
Don't you want to meet them?
Nope. That would have been sad. That would have been sad if they would have gave us the other version to separate the feelings.
I know you do. You want to reminisce about old times with them. I can make that happen. I can take you to them.
Yes, I do want to meet them. But I can't. I left everything behind. I shouldn't remain in this place any longer.
We were betrayed.
Oh no! Oh no!
The Ark and all of mankind turned their backs on us. We fought with everything we had. And then they cast us out like we were nothing to them. My pride, my purpose, it's all gone now. So, I'm going to return things to the way they were and destroy them. Do you have any idea what it feels like to be betrayed by someone you love?
I feel like that's probably what she felt when you tried to shoot the thing.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Stay, Red Hood. If only you'd stay, then the Goddess Squad can ride again.
But there's no Lilith or Legendary Commander. We're still not... Y'all still wouldn't be complete.
You keep saying that my staying will bring the Goddess Squad back. But you and I both know it isn't that simple. Why do you continue to be fixated on the past? Why are you trying to return to a past that you know is impossible to replicate now?
Because the present sucks.
Because I want to be loved.
Oh. Oh. Damn.
I'm tired of all this death and destruction. I want to know what love is. I had given up. I thought I was incapable of loving someone or being loved. But then you came back. If you're with me, just like you were before, I can go back to being a goddess.
Oh, man. I feel like the fact that... It's the fact that she has inherent and like the Eden squad, but she doesn't feel that way with them because they all like kind of walk on eggshells around her and stuff.
I can be loved once again.
Don't be a fool. You're perfectly capable of love. You don't need me or anyone else to be able to love again. It's been over 100 years, and you haven't realized that yet?
I can't do it. All the betrayal, all the pain. It's too great. I can never love again.
Gotta love thyself. I wonder, she probably doesn't see it possible to even do that. Like, she's definitely 100% giving the energy of someone who feels like they don't deserve any kind of love. After all, if someone was lovable, would people like treat you the way they do? Would be a thought cycle that she could probably find herself stuck in constantly.
Then what about forgiveness?
What?
Even if you feel shattered and hurt, it's all over if you forgive them. You can go back.
But how? How can you possibly expect me to do that?
You just need to make the decision. That's it. You have to hang in there, Dorothy. I have faith in you.
Also, the thing with Pioneer waiting for her or not is that the Pioneer, like, they don't operate the same way. They don't operate the same way that they did when they were the Goddess Squad. They see each other like once a month, you know?
You're an amazing person.
Red Hood grabs the injection gun I was holding and holds it against her arm.
I have a favor to ask, handsome.
What is it?
Can you record me?
Oh. But why?
Consider it my last will and testament. I have a few final words I'd like to say to my friends.
I understand. Trony? I was thinking Lilith. It's like, never trust recordings in this game.
Hey there, everyone. I'm back. Not even death could keep me down.
Man, I could just imagine Snow's reaction seeing this.
Man, this is more awkward than I thought it'd be. I heard you're still all trying to defeat the Queen? It's been 100 years. What the heck are you all doing?
Oh.
Do you think you're the only ones who can get this job done? You know that's not true. So please, stop now. Let someone else take over and walk away. I gave up the fight a long time ago and took some well-deserved time off.
Oh, man.
I was fortunate enough to meet some pretty great people along the way. Well, I guess that's everything.
Red Hood, wait! Don't leave! What I wanted to talk about with you earlier was...
Is that really gonna be the last thing they see on the tape? Oh, man.
At first, I wanted to leave everything to you. Because I thought you were more valuable than me. But then, I met other people. And we grew close. We created some wonderful memories together. And I met someone very precious to me. I went from being an empty shell to feeling completely fulfilled.
It feels nice to live, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Gosh, this situation sucks. This situation sucks all the way around. Times like 5. I mentioned it earlier, but this is such a freaking Erwin versus Artemin situation, where no matter which route you pick, they all suck. Like everything is just sadness. It's just
Yes, it does.
Then it's settled. You go and live your own life. Don't cling to what's gone.
I will.
This was fun.
It was for me too.
Bye.
Bye.
No, not both sides. My heart.
My friend. My mentor. My hero.
Oh. No. Guys.
Red Hood.
Oh, she actually changed back. Oh my gosh. Just like that. Damn.
Dorothy.
Oh, man. Rapi walks over to Dorothy and places her hand on her chest.
She's right here.
Actually, these weren't the things I wanted to talk to her about. I wanted to talk about all the times we had together. I ruined it. Our last farewell.
Oh, no. Not the regret.
She'll understand.
Rapi. Is it really you?
It's me. Thank you for finding me.
We had to keep our promise.
And you did. I knew you would.
Let's go back. This hurts. This hurts. I'm so happy to see Rapi again, but at what cost, kind of thing. This is exactly how I felt with Emmett's whole situation in 14.
Let's go.
All right, we're heading back home.
As the 4 of us walk off together, I turn back and see Dorothy still standing in a daze. Does she still have a freaking gaping wound in her abdomen? You too, Dorothy. Didn't you have things to do in the Ark?
How do you not want me dead? I tried to kill Rapi.
If you had truly wanted her dead, you would have gone through with it. But you hesitated because of us. So I'll forgive you. But just this once.
How can you have such a capacity for forgiveness?
Honestly, I think the same thing half the time. Although in this case, I agree.
Very well. Thank you.
Hey, aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
We forgive you.
Commander.
Rapi approaches and removes my hand from Dorothy's. Hello?
I would suggest refraining from any unnecessary physical contact.
Hello?
If you feel the need to, you can hold my hand.
Hello? Okay.
Let's go.
That's crazy, Rapi. Oh, man. Oh, man. Rapi. Wow.
Let's go, Bolt.
The awakening. The cursed crystals. Crack, crack. The Nikke and I were stunned by what we saw. Suddenly, we heard the sound of glass shattering. The deceased Nikke bolted upright and looked at us with dead, hollow eyes. What the hell? We fled at once. I immediately requested an extended leave, while the other Nikke asked for her memory to be erased. What on earth happened back there? It must have been because of those cursed crystals. The sound of that glass breaking haunts my dreams to this day. I want to know who the heck this was. I really want to know who the heck this was. But then also, what the heck? Crystal zombie Nikkes?
All right, not there. I knew that.
What genre?
Come on, let's go.
We're slowly adding more things to the genre. Oh wait.
All right,
I'm
not
going
there.
through the back door.
I knew that.
Rapi is being examined now.
Oh, and we're back.
While we're at it, we're going to outfit her with a new body.
Heard it was ruined by final season. I don't think so. I think the ending could have been better. Yeah. But like, it's a sad time that escalates into a sadder time and then ends with a sad time. Like, are there any problems?
Red Hood is completely gone.
Oh no. They just effed up the release schedule for it. Yeah, no, I think they just milked it. Like, they hella milked it. And that probably like messed up the experience for some people. But as far as like what happens in the last season, it's a sad time that escalates into a sad time. What? They should have chosen Erdwin. He would have given us a happy ending. No, he wouldn't have. Then we would have just gotten a sad ending sooner. What?
This is different from how it's been in the past. Before, even if Red Hood disappeared after the injection, she would reappear once Rapi's body was reconstructed. But now, she's not reappearing. We believe she may be gone for good.
What could have caused this?
No one knows for certain. At any rate, Rapi will no longer have access to Red Hood, and the power that comes with it.
I'm confused, and I don't entirely believe that, but I will continue.
She's essentially lost the ace up her sleeve that she could use when her back's against the wall.
You sound relieved.
I am. We already have one unknown variable that we rely on too much with the nymph. No matter how potent Red Hood is, it remains an unknown entity to us. We have no clue what kind of influence it could possibly have over Rapi.
Ingrid, don't lie to us. I mean, I'm sure she believes it.
So, yes. I'm relieved that such a huge uncertainty is gone.
All right.
One lingering concern that I do have, however, is that we found an unknown energy source inside Rapi's core.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, Red Hood's gone, but there's something new. There's something strange in there.
It's almost imperceptible and doesn't appear to affect anything.
Uh-huh.
But I can't help being concerned about it.
Uh-huh. Perhaps we should just leave it alone. Oh my god.
What makes you say that? Do you know something?
He's like, don't go touching things that you don't know about. That's how we end up in crap situations. I might. I think it might be something like a memory.
Don't be ridiculous. At any rate, I was considering just leaving it be, so long as it's not causing any issues.
So, like, does she not have 2 cores anymore? And it's just the one core with something unknown inside of it? Or does she still have 2, but one of them is not in use?
It's directly adjacent to her core, so operating on it is next to impossible.
Adjacent as in...
Once we're finished, we'll send her back up to you guys.
Like a Kinder egg. Okay, thanks. Go to the central government command in the Ark. I don't want to go there. Oh, I gotta go there.
That took a while. I'm glad you're all safe.
Oh no.
Some unexpected things came up.
Fine.
It's the fact that she's back inside of the Ark after what happened.
Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you for saving the Ark. If it weren't for you, the damage would have been catastrophic.
She gotta thank you.
It's unfortunate that we lost the heretics, but such is life.
Sir, why do you still keep faking it?
Don't mention it.
Then should we continue our talk? About the pact between the Ark and Eden.
Before we do that, you can stop the act.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Yep.
Are you trying to make yourself look weak so I'll lower my guard and give you what you want?
Yep.
If that's the case, you can give up now. I'm not letting my guard down for anyone.
Damn. Including her ex-friends.
Very well.
I knew it, you son of a...
You're nothing if not perspicacious.
That's because I pay more attention than most.
Good. Now tell me what you want. What does Eden want from the Ark?
Technically, Eden doesn't really want anything to do with you. Dorothy, on the other hand.
We want our own broadcast channel inside the Ark.
What?
What?
You heard me.
May I ask why?
We intend to promote Eden.
That's okay. Okay, letting you cook, because this is interesting.
If we want to make our lives easier going forward, then wouldn't it be prudent for the people of the Ark to ease up about Eden? If, apropos of nothing, we announce that Eden and Ark have struck a deal out of nowhere, there's bound to be questions. Not to mention the fact that many people don't even know about Eden in the first place.
Personal propaganda channel? How could this possibly go wrong? See, here's the issue though. That's already what they have. The Ark's freaking propaganda, like they already, all of their TV is already propaganda. That's like filtered through and stuff. They're just adding a different one now.
My plan is to slowly introduce them to it.
I could give you a peripheral channel.
Peripheral?
That will suffice for the time being. I'll hand over materials detailing how we do our metal processing. Not all Gadesiums are the same.
Good. I'll accept that. What would you want the Ark to do for you in the future?
Give us one more channel.
So like 2?
What's wrong?
Are you planning on making Eden seem like some kind of utopia to foment insurrection in the Ark?
Yes.
It'll only be on a peripheral channel, like you said. What are you worried about?
That people are gonna think that the Ark sucks.
I guess the Ark is weaker than I thought.
It is.
I'll think about it, but only after we've received the materials pertaining to metal processing.
Fine by me. If that's everything, I'm heading out.
It's just a small channel. I've read omniscient readers of Viewpoint. I know what happens to small channels.
Where are you going?
I assume you'll need some time to ruminate on your decision, no? I know you won't be the only one involved in the decision-making process.
Fine. I'll provide you with somewhere in the Ark where you can stay.
And she's staying longer.
Just be aware that you're being watched around the clock.
Duly noted.
Who has eyes on the door? Miranda, I can see her.
What about Papillon? When are you planning on releasing her?
You make it sound as if I'm keeping her prisoner.
It's not far from the truth, is it? Now that you're in contact with Ark HQ, Papillon is no longer needed, am I right?
You're very much mistaken. She has a wide range of skills. We still have plenty of uses for her.
You're not getting your torpedoes back, sir.
If you're so worried, you can always meet her in person.
Oh.
I'll have to decline that invitation.
Have it your way.
Dorothy walks out.
Forgiveness?
Uh-oh.
Never.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Deputy Chief's room. Is it the Deputy Chief that I like?
Did you find it?
Oh, thank God. Yes.
I hope you didn't haphazardly choose somewhere just to get a difficult mission over with.
Of course not.
Very well. Let's take a look then.
Anderson, I've been through it. I've been through so much. I opened the map on the screen, revealing an image of Red Hood's hometown.
I know this place.
Oh? What do you mean?
Yes. It's about a week from the Ark by foot. I see vestiges of old cornfields, so that tells me the soil there is in good shape.
Why do you know this place, sir?
There is a river adjacent to the settlement area as well.
How do you know so much about her hometown, sir?
The village has its back to a mountain, which of course has certain strategic advantages. It's not too far from the sea either.
Sir?
It's also a plus that the land area isn't overly large. It will suffice. So, do you intend on making this the first patch of land that you'll reclaim on the surface?
Imagine. Aww. I do.
Good. You have my approval. Install the optical camouflage there and turn that village into a proper garrison.
Oh. Oh.
I'll have an elevator installed as soon as we can. Once you've got that area secured, continue to expand outward, using it as your central base. Think of it as putting dots here and there and connecting lines between them.
Uh-huh.
Once you feel that you've reclaimed a sufficient amount of territory, we'll deploy large amounts of troops and materials and get to work building various facilities and defense lines. Then we'll rinse and repeat. If we can do that a few dozen, no, 100 times, we'll be able to reclaim the surface before we know it.
Understood.
However, as you know, it's complete bedlam in the Ark at the moment. Even though the Big Three have pooled their collective resources to create optical camouflage, providing any additional support during your upcoming endeavor will be difficult.
Damn. Already got the optical camouflage working? So we'll be on our own with installing the optical camouflage?
Not quite. I said it would be difficult, not impossible.
What do you...
You already have the best backup that the Ark can offer. One who is beholden to your command, and has access to the Ark's finest resources and manpower.
His smirk? The teeth on this man. Golly. Go to the surface. Oh my gosh. Quest on quest on quest. Oh, pirate? Oh, pirate.
You want the optical camouflage and ground deployment supplies?
Damn. Got you.
Now isn't a really good time.
Sorry, but could you repeat that? Oh my god. Commander! Oh my gosh. We are not satisfied with our care.
You can't spring this on us all of a sudden. We're in the midst of preparing for a victory ceremony.
Oh man.
Can't you wait until after that?
Who is attending the victory ceremony?
Military officers and representatives from various organizations.
Anik! Is that really necessary?
It's a form of lobbying, so it's important.
Do it or I give you 1 out of 5 stars review to Anik. Damn. I see.
All right. I'll help you. But if Enoch asks how I'm doing, promise that you'll put in a good word for me.
She sounds tired. I promise.
Thanks.
This is like the most mellow that I've seen her in a hot minute.
Are you intending to make this public?
Making what public?
The effort to recover some of the surface.
I think it would be wise to do so, yes.
Make sure to mention how Miss Silas had a part in it.
Oh,
Then I'll be even more generous in providing support.
she sees an opportunity and she's gonna take it. I'll do it next time. Sir?
What?
Sir?
That's not fair.
Damn.
This is highway robbery. Fine. Do whatever you want. Damn it.
Oh, man. This is a golden opportunity. We can gain some traction and influence in the Ark. I can't be greedy. I have to take things slow. Commander! He's giving me, like, whenever Morgan gets the dollar signs in his eyes. It's like, okay, I see an opportunity here. I have to do this strategically. Then someday, Marion.
Once everything's prepared, I'll have it sent in front of the elevator.
He's literally out here like, if I can't get my own promotion by doing all of this stuff behind closed doors, I need to make it public. I need to use public opinion to get this promotion, damn it.
You can take it up with you.
Much appreciated. We are not stealing money. We are stealing a ton of money. I don't consider it stealing, considering, you know, everything that we've been through. How many near deaths we've been through.
Let's go, Bolt.
You know, I think we deserve
We just have to push this button, right?
a lot more coin.
I think so. It's got push written on it.
Good enough for me.
Oh, and then they click the button. It's not for us, it's for humanity. Excuse me, I'm trying to get a promotion. The large shipping container that Siwon provided creaks open with a resounding thud. We anchor it to the ground and extend the antenna towards the sky. Once fully extended, the antenna stretches about 10 meters into the air.
Wow, that thing goes up really high.
Surely nothing's gonna see this.
Is that everything?
No, we still need to connect the power generator. It needs a power supply to function.
Arcanite's vibes.
Then will we be finished?
Would you just shut up and listen?
Rapi, can you explain this to me before Anise bites my head off?
Once activated, this device will emit a simulated homing signal that attracts nearby raptures.
The brain is back in the squad.
Once we've done that and cleared the area, the optical camouflage will activate. Everything within the perimeter of the camouflage will be undetectable by raptures. Not only will this area visually appear empty, but it will also scramble the thermal and auditory sensors of any nearby raptures. We'll also scramble their directional sensors to prevent any accidental intrusions into this area.
Incredible. With this at our disposal, reclaiming the surface will be a piece of cake.
Let's not get too crazy now. They have tried to do this multiple times.
Special materials are required to manufacture this device, and all nearby resources have long since been depleted. Eden most likely used all of them.
Of course it couldn't be easy.
All preparations are complete, Commander.
All right, let's connect it to the generator.
Roger.
Oh. Ah, damn.
Incoming!
It hasn't even been that long. I didn't even finish connecting yet.
That's...
Codename Ultra confirmed. It's capable of inflicting corruption, so everyone be careful.
That's not concerning.
Jeez, are those things still kicking? I guess since we're in an old neighborhood, some old friends are coming out to play.
I read about this thing in a magazine before. Apparently it's super duper strong.
Even so, it's an outdated model. We can handle it. Especially if I'm here.
Oh, okay, Rapi, I see you.
Wow, I've never seen you so confident before.
Let's give it a whirl then. Let's go!
You pulled an All Might.
Yeehaw!
Encounter!
I am here. It's fine. She got that hood in her.
Why don't they just develop something? Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Reload.
Better reload. Oh no! I was just sorry to break it to you, but this is keep the momentum going. Better reload. Why don't they just develop something? Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Go, boys!
I've got this.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Ahead! Fire at will!
How heavy your burden has been.
Why don't they just develop something like an infant? Oh! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks.
Don't worry, video will enjoy the music for you. Shut up.
For Bolt and me.
Which boss was it? Was it Motherwell? Or was it Dragon Mommy? That freaking... I couldn't even process the music. That pissed me off. Oh, man. Motherwell. Both? No, we had to... Dragon Mommy died fast, and we just like listened to it after. Motherwell was like, it lasted long enough to listen, but it was not processing in my brain.
Enemy down.
That was exhausting.
Nothing we couldn't handle, though. If that's the only one, then it's all over.
Thank you, Spirit of Red Hood.
No, look what you did! You went and jinxed it!
Sorry.
I'm picking up approximately 300 of them.
Oh, Neon!
It's not impossible, but victory is far from a certainty.
I was like, oh, just like 10, 30. Oh my God.
What do you want to do?
Everyone get... Oh, jeez. From far away, a familiar sound can be heard. I look up towards the sky and see a colossal creature of such enormity that it takes my breath away.
Mother whale?
What the hell?
That's not good. Anchor isn't even with us right now.
This has to be the worst jinx of all time.
Neon!
Commander, we should retreat.
Neon! Wait, something isn't right here. Motherwell suddenly changes direction in midair. Ah! It starts diving towards the swarm of raptors. Wait, is it reptilian? Is it reptilian's Motherwell? Ah! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It nosedived. Mother whale opens its mouth and begins scraping the surface, sucking all the raptures into its gaping maw. All the other raptures are crushed underneath it. Damn, the mother whale I fought was like red and black. This one's like silver and white and blue. Like, wow, twinkie. From the rapture's perspective, it is like a meteor crashing to the surface. There is a massive vibration, and thick plumes of dust rise up to the sky. After sliding for some time, Mother Whale eventually comes to a stop. Its crash landing has taken out every single last rapture.
What is happening?
Was it a crash landing?
Commander, this mother whale has a somewhat different appearance.
Yeah, it looks shiny.
There's a high possibility it's one we haven't dealt with before, so we should exercise caution.
Is that my cell phone? An SMS? At a time like this? Hi, friends. It's been a hot minute. Is everyone doing well? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh! Do we get to ride in Reptilian's whale? Oh my gosh!